Okay, so we're doing another video today. All right, you can see the house. It actually looks pretty nice. I just installed a new stereo, by the way. Y'all know I'll turn it for you. You guys can see it. All right, here's the stereo. All right, yeah, it looks shitty. The room looks a little shitty right now, but understand that we're in the middle of actually moving that stereo around the room, so it actually looks a little better around here. So yeah, you can see I'm a little. I just woke up. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, and I had a very stressful morning. I had a leg cramp that literally I thought I was going to seriously have issues. Yeah, I won't get into that, but it was a bad leg cramp, and we all have them before. It sucks. I need to shave. I haven't even woke up yet. I'm just doing a video early in the morning. So now that you got information, now check this out. A week ago, we bought a Ford Windstar from. Hold on a second. I'll show you on my phone. It's actually a very crappy ass car lot. It's Right Way Auto Finance. It's off of 92. It's off of 92. It's basically next to a gas station. And if you type in Right Way Auto in Google, you'll see it. It's a very crappy auto sale place. Now I've never had experience like this before any other car lot. Now I've bought other vehicles in the past. So let me drink some coffee, wake the hell up, I'll tell you a story. Yeah, good coffee, by the way. All right, so a week ago we bought we bought a Ford Windstar, which was a 2000 model, Right Way Auto. The the deal is we drove it 29 miles. The first day we got it, it broke down because of the battery. Understand that when you buy a car and you're paying payments on it, this car is supposed to run. Yes, right? You're paying payments. It has to run. And understand that my mother is disabled, by the way, and I'm taking care of her. I'm her stay-at-home nurse, basically. I have a little bit of knowledge when it comes to people that are disabled because I've lived this life long enough. I've been in here for 3 years taking care of my mother because she's disabled. She can barely talk. She has a tracheotomy. Your tracheotomy. So it's hard for her to speak. I'm trying to be a little lighten the mood up a little bit. So right now, I'm just doing this video for Morgan and Morgan so I can show them. I'll put it on a thumb drive, and I got the thumb drive around here. So they'll see this video. Now, a week ago, it sucked. It sucked. It was a Ford piece of crap. It's got 220,000 miles on it. Hold on a second. Yeah. I get a little hoarse because it's hard to explain this. We drove it one day. We went to Winn-Dixie and back. It broke down at Winn-Dixie. The battery died. It was supposed to be a good battery, and we got a jump from a nice Spanish person. I didn't get his name, but he's a nice man. So he gave me a jump, and we got home. I put the battery on the jump box I have at the house, which is a big old one, with a handle on it. So I jumped it off and made sure it runs. It was fine for about 2 days. Then third day, a friend of mine needed a ride. I I had my mother take them to their house and back, and we broke down. That sucked again. It was the battery. So I changed the battery from another vehicle we have, and then we put it in that vehicle. Or I think I went to LKQ and got a battery for it. One of the two. And remember, we just got this vehicle. So now that we got that established, we understand that car needed a battery. So we got the battery, and then after we got the battery in it, everything was running fine. My sister took it to a shop, which is a mechanic shop, which is actually which was Right Way Auto, by the way. They were supposed to do a tune-up for it, change the oil, change the brake pads and the rotors, and completely tune it up. Right? They broke the dipstick off in the engine block. They left all the cables loose, and so they fell off when it came home at the house. And then not only did they do that, the car doesn't run now. It has transmission issues. It doesn't go forward and backwards for crap. It always stalls out. And remember, this car has 220,000 miles on it, and it's a Ford. Anything over 130, 140,000 miles, any vehicle, I don't care if it's a Chevy, you're gonna have engine problems because of the make and model. I've bought other vehicles in the past. This is not funny. So knowing that the car has 220,000 miles on it, I put in Lucas STP oil treatment in it, which was about $8 at a discount to get a little bit more life out of the engine. They were supposed to change the oil. They didn't do that. Remember, we're paying payments on it. We already gave them $200 and $800 for the tune-up. All right, so I called them up nicely. I said, well, how come the vehicle is broke down? And the guy on the phone, which was, I don't know his name, he didn't give me his name, he caught an attitude with me. And I told him, I said, well, first of all, sir, there's a lemon law here in Florida. And I understand it. My father taught me. My father taught me that if you buy a car in a car lot, and if you're trying your best to pay the payments on it, which we are, and we always pay on time, and my sister was paying for it in the first place, that my mother's disabled, and when you have problems with a vehicle, it affects the whole family. Because we only have one vehicle in the house right now, because I'm just started working. And yes, I'm a pizza man, and pizza man always have money. Yeah, it's the truth. So right now that we have no vehicle, we have to walk to and from gas stations to get drinks. I was going to use my riding lawnmower, which I think is legal, by the way, to go to and from the gas station to pick up drinks. Put on handlebars or just put it down in the middle and carry some drinks home and get some gas for the lawnmower. And it's a riding lawnmower. It's a snapper with a nice, I think a 13-horse Briggs on the back. Nice lawnmower. It's got belts and everything. I'm putting that on Craigslist to save us some money. Because I really don't want to get rid of it, but right now I need some money. And maybe I'll list a stereo. I don't know. I have a new stereo, by the way, and I got that cheap. But I will list that. It's actually worth a lot of money. Understand that right now we are broke because of it's the end of the month, and it happened at the worst time because of rain and everything else. I can't get under there and fix it myself. So they won't fix it at the car lot because I asked them nicely, how come you didn't fix the vehicle right? And why didn't you just fix it right in the first place? Broke the dipstick off in the engine block, so I can't check the oil. The distributor is loose, including like a white piece of plastic thing that was so loose that basically you can turn it with your hand. All the hoses for the suction were off. It's a piece of crap. I mean, if I was doing the work myself, and I'm getting $800 to do this job, I would literally go into that car and rebuild the engine from scratch and completely make that car brand new and rebuild the engine for $800. You gave me $800, I would rebuild your whole engine. Understand that before you start commenting on this video. So give me $800 and I'll fix your vehicle from scratch. I have enough knowledge. This little brain does work. So we need to figure this out. So right now, they're mad at me because I called them up and asked them politely, why doesn't the vehicle run? So, and they snapped at me. I snapped back, and I told them I have a lawyer, which Morgan & Morgan for the people, which is true. You buy a vehicle on time, you have every right. I don't care if the car is used or new. You have a right as a customer to tell them you have a lawyer, which is the truth. It's not buy here, pay here. If you buy here, pay here, and you're paying payments on a vehicle, you have every right to get money back and get the vehicle fixed. And then you buy it back. So my sister is owed $1,000 because she spent $200 on the vehicle. And I thought that my sister gave up the other title for the other vehicle that was damaged by Jessica Alvarez. So, knowing I know that, and my mother's disabled, she couldn't speak to me and tell me the right story and how it happened. I was working at the time, and I was actually busy that day. I couldn't do this. My family's mad at me because they think I caused this, and it's not true. I'm not the one that did this. The Right Way Auto on 92 was the one that did this. I've already left a review on their website. If you read it, go to Right Way Auto. It's about that long. It explains this whole situation. I'm a very nice man, but if you mess with my family or friends, I will do this. So now do you know that? I'm calling. I'm calling the lawyer today and explaining all this. I'm showing the video. I'll bring it down to his location in Tampa, and we'll get this fixed. My mother's mad because the vehicle doesn't run. So now that we have that established, I'm
Are we gonna keep it up goddamn fucking constantly?
This is why I have to.
Are we gonna keep it up constantly?